over time, I think it was a necessary part of the current project that I'm working on, BlackRock Talk, that I've been working on for the last year. You know, when you plant a seed, the flower is not going to be there in the next morning, you know? It's going to take, love it, and you put water on it, and then you maybe like touch it. And then maybe there's like, after like maybe 1 month or like 2 months or 3 months or maybe a year, tiny small flower is going to come out. But the flower wouldn't come out if you didn't like kiss it, you know. I had to be sure at the beginning when I started it that I was willing to do this for a longer period of time so that this project could, you know, grow and flourish. Any moment where I worked on this project and didn't do any other kind of work or jobs, that also meant that I wasn't gonna get paid, or like I wouldn't gonna get the money to pay my rent, right? So in that sense, it was something risky, but it's necessary. I had to do it because if I didn't do it, this baby wouldn't live today. Since I think March 2018 up until August 2019, so last month, Dika. I mean, at least 30 hours a week. At least. It was fun though. It was fun. And when I say 30 hours, what I mean by that is like not the actual production, but like just like going to the place. No, first of all, like coordinating it, right? Communicating it to the team. Then finding time slots with 15 people. Then getting ready, going there, and then meeting them, being with them like 2-3 hours, and then coming home again. That already is like, that's so much time. Mm-hmm. It's worth it, but it's a lot of time. So when I say I work 30 hours, I include all the small things too, like as in getting ready or like sending out an email, because that's also work. And also, there's never really a moment where you just do Feierabend, you know, like, oh, done, TGIF, going home now. No. You keep working. And you're always available. To be honest, I wouldn't necessarily make a distinction between like how it affected me personally or like work-wise, because that's like very strongly intertwined. A couple of months ago, that was in the beginning of this year, I think it was in March, and I was getting sick again, and it was the fourth time within 3 months. So 2019 started, and it was March of 2019, and I was getting sick the fourth time. Like, how is that possible? And then I realized that, wer macht so? Like, who does that? Who is? I mean, yes, okay, you love the work. Yeah, okay, the project is nice, and yes, doing good for the people, or yeah, doing good for yourself. Doesn't matter. If you're dead, the project is dead. It's like no point in like, there's no point in like working overtime when you are sick or when you don't have the structure to keep you healthy and happy. So I remember then I was like, this cannot go on like this. I mean, I knew I wasn't getting sick because it was too cold or something. No, I knew I was exhausted. My body was telling me, Habibi, I am tired. Give me bed. Give me sleep. If I don't have these moments of calmness, of serenity, of just nothingness, growth wouldn't be happening for me. I think it's an essential part, integral part. But I've learned so much, man. I think if time wasn't limited, there's so many things I wouldn't have learned. I learned that time is valuable and that setting boundaries is so important. It's so important to set boundaries. Understanding that I am not available if I don't want to be. And that it's fine saying no, that it's fine being selfish.